I started beekeeping in San Francisco in 2008 and I really liked it. I got into it because, like a lot of people, I was concerned about pollinators and the pollinator system. So from there it just expanded because I was good at it. I was good at keeping bees alive in really trying times.
I'm going to be a beekeeper for life. It's just, I don't do it for money or profit. It's not a business. It's who I am. It's how I was raised. The number one question I get asked is, how do bees do in San Francisco? Because it seems like a disconnect. They don't really fit together. But it's actually the reverse. In an urban setting like this, it's easier for a bee to survive.
We have so much biodiversity in this city. Everything that is important to the pollinator system is here in this region. The reason that urban beekeeping is important right now is because most of the agricultural areas of the country, especially in the middle of the country, are chemical intensive. Pollinators are challenged in our agricultural lands and what used to be just farmland because monoculture has taken over the entire middle of the country. The number one reason that pollinators are dying is because the vast amount of chemicals that are put into trees and plants systemically, and these chemicals, fungicides and insecticides, go inside the systems of the plant and they are expressed out in the nectar and the pollen. Neonicotinoids are a class of insecticides that were brought onto the market. It's going on probably 17, 18 years now, which matches exactly the decline of the pollinator system. They're used for monoculture agriculture conditions. That works against nature. You need chemicals to keep that kind of crop alive.
When people talk about pesticides and insecticides contributing to bee decline, what they're talking about are the large-scale agricultural farms that get treated, and then when the pollination comes in the spring, the bees are picking up trace pesticides that are still on those plants.
That's why pollinators are dying. It's because their food is poisoned. The pollen and the nectar are toxic. Life without pollinators is going to be colorless. It's going to be beige. So we've normalized something that makes absolutely no sense. And I think a lot of people are waking up that the solutions are really simple and nobody's going to make money on the solutions.
There's a lot people can do to help bees. They don't all have to become beekeepers. Unbelievably, the best thing to do is to plant wildflowers in your garden, in your yard, along the medians, on the streets.
So all I want to do to save my sanity is just focus on my little 7 by 7 square miles of San Francisco. I just feel like if I can make one tiny corner of this planet safe for future birds and insects, then I'll have done something good with this life.